This is a review of the best styluses for the most popular tablets.
The plural of stylus is actually styline.
What do you know? You're not even wearing pants.
You dress me, you fool.
If you're looking to cartoon, take notes, or design, you've got lots of options. Every year, tech companies pitch their stylus and tablet combos with varying degrees of rhetorical flourish.
A fastest S Pen yet.
Game-changing accessory.
I really love this pen.
Which basically all amount to them just saying, buy our stick. So I set out to find the best tablet stylus combo for mixed use with an emphasis on drawing. Tested tablets included the big three: a 12.9-inch Apple iPad Pro, the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, and a Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus. I tested styluses for all three devices. Sadly, you can't mix and match. So no Apple Pencil on a Galaxy Tab or Samsung S Pen with a Microsoft Surface. But I did throw in some leading third-party options for the iPad since it currently holds the tablet market share throne. All styluses were evaluated on a few core pieces of criteria: build-in comfort, pressure sensitivity and ink flow, and software options. First, let's take a look at the styluses themselves. Look, as a kid, I collected pens. Nerd. As such, I'm snobby about the feel and weightiness of a stylus. When it comes to the best in-hand experience, it's a horse race between the $129 Apple Pencil 2 and the $119 Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2. Both feel great, are easy to use for long sessions, have magnetic docking mechanisms, and sturdy, tactile, replaceable nibs, which you can replace for around $20. Where the Surface Slim Pen inches ahead is with its more pointed nib and haptic feedback. The Slim Pen vibrates lightly to emulate the feel of real paper. It takes a second to get used to, but it's pleasant. For a similar experience on the iPad with the Apple Pencil 2, I had to purchase a $40 screen protector by Paperlike, which adds friction and resistance, but like all screen protectors, is a pain to put on. Samsung's $60 S Pen, though innovative with its soft nibs, feels too insubstantial, like something you'd get to keep score at putt-putt. Also, the nibs wear down quickly, and Samsung does not offer replacements. For a larger S Pen experience, you can upgrade to the $100 S Pen Pro. As for the third-party options, I like the feel of the $70 Zag. It's basically a clone size-wise of the Apple Pencil 2. And the Logitech Crayon feels solid, but looks like a relative to the pencil Steve used in Blue's Clues. Meanwhile, the Adana Note Plus could be better. It feels like something you could buy with tickets at a mall arcade. And one quick note when stylus shopping, choose one with a flat edge or one that resembles a carpenter's pencil. Fully circular styluses will roll off your couch or desk into some other abyss. For me, the winner for design is a tie between the Apple Pencil 2 and the Surface Slim Pen 2. The best budget and note-taking option goes to the Zag. Next, let's talk about pressure sensitivity and palm rejection. When it comes to illustrating, pressure sensitivity is paramount, especially for pressure-sensitive brush types and smooth line transitions. Only some of the styluses tested supported pressure sensitivity. Those with the feature are the Apple Pencil Gen 1 and Gen 2, the Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2, the Samsung S Pen, and the Adana Note Plus. I'm including the Apple Pencil Gen 1 here because the $329 entry-level iPad only supports the Apple Pencil 1. For drawing, I preferred the fine-pointed tips on the Apple Pencil 2 and Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2, which offer more of a pen-to-paper experience. While the S Pen is the most responsive of any of the options in its own app, it didn't perform consistently across all apps. Plus, the S Pen nib feels a bit more like a Sharpie marker. And while the Adana Note Plus does have pressure sensitivity, it's spotty at best and non-functional at worst. This is what happens when you try to connect the Adana to Procreate. None stylus, no. An Adana spokeswoman told me this is due to Procreate currently not supporting the Note Plus. And then there are the styluses without pressure sensitivity. These are the options more suited for handwriting and note-taking. On that front, the Zag led the way with the Logitech Crayon 2 close behind. The top choices, too, all fared incredibly well when it came to palm rejection. Maybe one little errant mark there. Overall, the Apple Pencil 2 just edged out the Microsoft Surface Slim Pen 2. Apple's option is slightly more sensitive to delicate line strokes. And if you're not looking to draw as much, the budget pick again goes to the Zag. Lastly, a stylus is only as good as the operating system and apps it works with. Between Windows, Android, and iOS app stores, there are dozens of sketching, illustrating, design, and note-taking apps. After trying some of the top ones, I couldn't shake my love for Procreate, which is available only for iPad OS for $10. The level of control and customization with the Apple Pencil on Procreate is not only nuanced, but easy to use, which for someone like me who doesn't draw full-time is very important. And you can cheat by making straight lines and shapes, which I do pretty often.
You can't even draw a circle.
And you can also export your Procreate projects into Photoshop format and keep all your layers. Sadly, Procreate isn't available for Windows or Android, nor are there any current plans for it to be developed for them, according to a Procreate spokeswoman. I did, however, like Sketchable for Windows, which offers a similar degree of accessibility, Photoshop exporting, and layered functionality. For pros, Adobe's $9.99 per month Photoshop is available on both the iPad and Surface Pro. For note takers, all the tablets include free apps. Apple has Notes, Samsung has Notes, and Microsoft has OneNote, by far the beefiest, most powerful option. I prefer GoodNotes, an iPad-only option, just because of how easy it is to search notes. So what should you get? I would get the Apple Pencil 2 and any of the new iPads. But the competition is creeping up on Apple, and quick. I love the Microsoft Surface experience with the Slim Pen 2 and its very fine and pointy tip. And the super responsive, low latency Sharpie style on the S Pen was awfully fun to write with.
Is that supposed to be a mustache?
It definitely is.